Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, once said, "I do the very best I know how, the very best I can, and I mean to keep on doing so until the end." Words that the three teams facing me in this, the second and last semi-finals of the EMAX Star Quiz Challenge 2014 should heed very carefully. That's because of the method by which we will choose our third finalist. As we elucidated in our eliminations, this is how it will work. The first runners-up team from the two semi-finals will be eligible for the third finalist team selection. The first runners-up team with the highest score amongst the two semi-finals will be selected to decide the third finalist team for the grand finale. So, to the teams facing me today, some words of advice. Play to score the maximum number of points, because even if you lose the semi-final, you may still have a shot at the finals. It is your passion and perseverance that can get you into the finals, even if you come second. Let's start this quiz contest. The second semi-final will head straight into its first round. It's Rapid Fire, brought to you by UAE Exchange. Here are the rules. 6 direct questions per team. In case you aren't sure about the answer, say pass, and we will come back to the question if time permits. 5 points for a correct answer, no negative points, and you have 45 seconds to answer all questions. Delhi Private School, Dubai, your time for rapid fire starts now. What constitutes 79% of the potato?
Water.
Yes, correct. Discus throw, shot put and javelin are 3 of the 4 throwing events in regular track and field competitions. Which is the 4th?
Pass.
In 1594, the Venetian Senate awarded which Italian scientist a patent for a pump?
Galileo Galilei.
Absolutely correct. Which legendary English guitarist and musician was given the nickname Slowhand? George Harrison or Eric Clapton?
Eric Clapton.
Yes. At the time of his election to the UN top post, which UN Secretary General was a minister in the South Korean ministry?
Ban Ki-moon.
Yes. Who did Novak Djokovic defeat in the 2013 Australian Open tennis men's singles final?
Pass.
Time's up. Asian International School, Ruwais, your rapid fire starts now. Ferrari World Abu Dhabi is home to the world's fastest roller coaster. Name it.
Formula Rossa.
Yes. Which fluid is produced by the parotid glands in the human body?
Saliva.
Yes. What was the pen name of the French author François-Marie Arouet or Arouet?
Pass.
Which famous French engineer designed the structural framework of the Statue of Liberty in New York?
Frederick August Bartholdi.
Incorrect. Which precious metal did the Incas describe as sweat of sun?
Gold.
Yes. Before the Royal Bengal tiger, which was the national animal of India?
Pass.
Get back to what was the pen name of the French author François-Marie Arouet?
Pass.
Back to the last pass. Before the Royal Bengal tiger, which was the national animal of India?
Peacock.
Incorrect. Peacock is a bird. The answer is lion. Indian School, Russell Khaima. Your rapid fire questions start now. What are cleaver, machete, lancet and scalpel all types of?
Knife.
Yes. How do we know the huge structures built by the Romans for carrying water?
Pass.
By what common name do we better know the bone called patella in the human body?
Big toe.
Incorrect. Koyo is made from the fiber of which tree?
Coconut.
Yes. Which marine water body is known as Huanghai in China?
Pass.
Which cats get their name from the old name of Thailand?
Tiger. Tiger.
Incorrect. How do we know the huge structures built by the Romans for carrying water?
Pass.
Which marine water body is known as Huanghai in China?
Coral reefs.
Incorrect. And we're out of time. It's the number of tastes in the ancient Indian medical system of Ayurveda. It's the number of legs every insect has. It's the number of balls in an over of cricket. And it's the number of categories I'm going to offer you in our next round. Scattegories. Brought to you by Skyline University. Here are the rules. We will start with the lowest scoring team. Each team gets to choose only one category. 10 points for a correct answer. If the team does not know the answer, then the question passes to the next team for 10 points. 10 seconds to answer a direct question, 5 seconds to answer a past question. Indian School, Russell Khaima. You're trailing in third place till now, so you get to choose the first of the 6 categories. Your categories are food, Olympic Games, history, explorers, technology, snakes. Hey, confer, take your time.
Olympic Games.
Olympic Games, right. Olympic Games. Russell Khaimer, your question in that category of Olympic Games is, which city won the bid for the 2020 Olympics?
Tokyo.
Yes, absolutely correct, Russell Khaimer. Asian International School Ruwais. You came second till now, so you get the next choice of categories. You have 5 to choose from: food, history, explorers, technology, snakes.
Explorers.
Explorers, right. Your question on explorers is, which private spaceflight project is led by Dutch entrepreneur Bas Lansdorp?
SpaceX.
Incorrect. It passes. Indian School Russell Khaimer. Time. It passes to Delhi Private School Dubai.
Mars 1.
Absolutely right, Delhi Private School. Delhi Private School Dubai. It looks like you've already decided on your category. Which one will it be?
Technology.
Technology it is. Your question in the category of technology is, in the world of mobile technology, what is common to Froyo, Honeycomb and KitKat?
Android versions.
I'm going to ask you to refine that answer a little bit.
They are versions of the Android operating system.
I'm going to give it to you. They are in fact code names of Android operating systems. But we'll accept that. That's the end of categories, and it's time for the scores. In third place, Team B, Asian International School Ruwais, with 15 points. In second place, Indian School Russell Khaimer with 20 points. And at this point, with a fairly comfortable lead, Delhi Private School Dubai with 40 points. It's time for a break. But before I do, let me put out the weekly viewer question. So listen carefully, because if you know the answer, just follow the directions on the slides and you could win some fabulous prizes from Star. Let's play Viewers Challenge. Here's your question. Tashkent is the capital of which Asian country? Your options are A. Uzbekistan, B. Kyrgyzstan, C. Kazakhstan, D. Tajikistan. To send in your entries, log on to www.starselect.com/starquiz. You think about the answer as we take a short break. Stay with us right here on Star Plus, the pulse of South Asians in the Middle East. Welcome back. I wonder how many of you got the viewer's question right to win all those fabulous prizes. For years, equations have both fascinated and frustrated students. In our next round, we have questions posed as equations. Let's find out if we fascinate or frustrate these consummate quizzers in Star Equations, brought to you by Pook. Here are the rules. 2 direct questions per team. Questions will be posed in the form of an equation. The answer will complete the equation. In this round, there will be a pass-on. The other 2 teams will compete for the pass-on in the buzzer format. The team that the question is directed to will not hit the buzzer. The question will pass on only if the team it is asked to does not answer. 10 seconds and 10 points for the answer to a direct question. 5 seconds and 10 points for the answer to a passed-on question. No negative points for an incorrect answer to a direct question. Minus 10 points for an incorrect or no answer to a passed-on question. Delhi Private School Dubai, yours is the first equation. Your star equation is, if Deimos is to Mars, then Titania is to?
Saturn.
Incorrect. Asian International School, your star equation. If Seychelles is to Indian Ocean, then Easter Island is to?
It's to Pacific Ocean.
Absolutely correct.
Sure.
Indian School, Russell Khaimer, your star equation is visual. Please have a look at the monitor. If this is to Great Britain, then this is to the question passes to Delhi Private School, Dubai.
Is it Netherlands?
Absolutely correct. Delhi Private School, your final star equation. If R2-D2 is to Star Wars, then the Starship Enterprise is to?
Star Trek.
Well done. Asian International School, Ruwais, your second star equation. If Baleen is to Wales, then Leatherback is to?
Turtles.
Absolutely correct. Wonderful. And finally, Indian School, Ras Al Khaimah, your final star equation. If Angora is to wool, then Egyptian Giza is to? If Angora is to wool, Egyptian Giza is to? Right. Delhi Private School, Dubai.
Silk.
Incorrect. Sensory processing is the neurological process that deals with how the brain processes multiple sensory modality inputs. It is how our brain processes, amongst other things, what we see or hear. How you process what you see or hear is the key to our next round, the audio-visual round, brought to you by EMAX. Here are the rules. You will either see a picture or hear an audio clip followed by a question. A total of 3 questions, 1 question per team. The question will pass on if the first team does not answer or if it gets it wrong. 10 points for a correct answer. No negative points. 5 points for a past question. 10 seconds to answer a direct question. And 5 seconds to answer a past question. Delhi Private School, we start the audio-visual round with you first. You have an audio clue. Please listen to it. Right. Your question is, identify the film from the music you've just heard.
Lord of the Rings.
Incorrect. It passes.
Is it Gladiator?
Incorrect. Asian International School. It passes to Indian School, Ras Al Khaimah.
Harry Potter?
Well, I must say, Delhi Private School, you were close but not quite on the target. The answer is The Hobbit.
I was thinking The Hobbit.
Asian International School, Ruwais, yours is the next clue. It happens to be a visual one. Have a look at the monitor. Name this character from the Ice Age series of films.
The character.
It's called Sid, right?
Yes, indeed, Sid is right. Indian School, Ras Al Khaimah, yours too is a visual clue. Please have a look at the monitor. Identify this pioneer of modern rockets. Time's up. The question passes to you, Delhi Private School.
Is it Kolarov?
Incorrect. And finally to you, Asian International School.
Goddard?
Yes, absolutely correct. Well done. The end of the audiovisual round brings us one step closer to finding our next finalist. We'll find out who that is after this break. But before that, the scores. In third place, Indian School, Ras Al Khaimah with 20 points. In second place, Delhi Private School, Dubai with 50 points. And in an excellent performance in these last couple of rounds, leading the table right now is Asian International School, Ruwais with 60 points. The EMAX Star Quiz Challenge 2014 will be right back for the final round after this short break. Stay with us right here on Star Plus, the world's leading South Asian entertainment channel. Welcome back to the EMAX Star Quiz Challenge 2014. This is the final round in the penultimate episode of UAE's most prestigious inter-school quiz show. This round is called At the Buzzer. Here are the rules. The team that hits the buzzer first gets to answer. The question will not be completed if the buzzer is hit while it is being read. Answer within 5 seconds of hitting the buzzer. 10 points for a correct answer. Minus 5 points for an incorrect answer or no answer after hitting the buzzer. Alright teams, this is the beginning of the buzzer round. The first question. What is the name of the son of Prince William and Kate? Yes, Delhi Private School, Dubai.
Prince George.
Yes, it is. I accept that. Next. Who became the world chess champion in...
Magnus Carlsen.
Yes, absolutely right. I could have asked any year, but you guessed it was 2013. Next question. In which month does the summer season start in Antarctica? In which month does the summer season start in Antarctica? Okay, I'm going to move to the next question. For the same volume, what weighs more, cold water or hot water? Yes, Indian School, Russell Khaima.
Cold water.
Absolutely right. Next, if you stand facing the rising sun, what is the direction to your left? Yes, Asian International School. You're facing the rising sun. Give me the answer.
To your left, it is not.
Yes, absolutely correct.
Cho.
Final question. In living organisms, amino acids are the key building blocks of...
Proteins.
Indeed, that's correct. Asian International School. That brings us to the end of our last round and the moment where we find out the winner of this episode. Here are the final scores. In third place, with 40 points, Indian School, Russell Khaima. In second place, with 60 points, Delhi Private School, Dubai. And the winner and the next finalist into the EMAX Star Quiz Challenge 2014 with 80 points is Asian International School, Ruwais. This has been a very high-scoring contest with scores of 40, 60 and 80. Will the second-placed Delhi Private School, Dubai make it as the highest-scoring semi-finalist that didn't win? We'll see. The EMAX Star Quiz Challenge 2014 has seen some really special and committed young quizzers. Before I go, let me tell you about a really special young man from the Emirates. 26-year-old Emirati, Jalal bin Thani, believes in raising awareness for special needs through his own physical activities. In 2012, he walked 2,000 kilometers from Ruwais, UAE to Makkah in Saudi Arabia. The entire trek took 50 days. Previously, the legendary walker has climbed Emirates Tower and crossed Rub al Khali, also known as Empty Quarter, on foot. Now that's what I call perseverance. That's it for this episode of the EMAX Star Quiz Challenge 2014. Don't forget to tune in and join us next week for the finals of the EMAX Star Quiz Challenge 2014, where we will find and crown this year's champion. It is said that a good mind possesses a kingdom. To find out who will wear the crown and have their names forever inscribed in quizzing history, watch The Finest Minds from our own high school Al Warqa, Dubai, Asian International School, Ruwais, and GEMS Modern Academy, Dubai battle it out for the title of Champion School of the EMAX Star Quiz Challenge 2014, the finals of UAE's most prestigious inter-school quiz contest. Sunday, 8 p.m. only on Star Plus.